Welcome back, everyone. Last time on Knights of the Old Republic, we were tasked by the Council to go to each star map on Tatooine, Kashyyyk, Manaan, and Korriban. After finishing up on Dantooine, Aiden got to know his crew better and learned that Bastila's parents were on Tatooine. We headed there and learned of her mother Helena had suspected that Bastila's father was dead. Along the way, we picked up a droid that would translate sand people called HK-47. Love that droid. In pursuit of finding Bastila's father, we had to get some vaporators for the sand people, and that's where we'll pick up the story. Okay, so let's see. You've been brought before the Sand People Chieftain. He will order the tax against Zerka Corporation to be scaled back if you bring him moisture evaporators from the Zerka office in Anchorhead. You will not be allowed back inside the Enclave until you have the vaporators. Okay. Cool. Oh, I don't have the outfit. Hello? Oh, hey! Cool! We're all friends now. Hey, how's it going, guys? Have you seen Bob? Has he checked in yet? No? Okay. Good talking to you. Change back. Bastila, put on your night. See night robe. Demolitions, jeez. Cool. Okay. Anything here? Life support pack. Nice. Anything over this hill? Ooh, what's over here? Can we go through here? The Eastern Dune Sea continues into a barren horizon, but there are But there are signs that people have passed this way. The occasional stone appears to be marking a path, but the logic of how they are placed is indecipherable to an outsider. Interesting. Okay. Well, what if I go this way? Could be a death trap for anyone wandering aimlessly. Okay. There he is. Cool. I don't see anything over there, so... Is this the same area? Eastern Dune, okay. Ooh. Cool. Hope everyone's doing good today. I know this is at the start of an episode. So. Hope you're having a good week. Or a weekend, whenever you're watching this. I wonder how we get to the crate dragon. Might have to find somebody who knows more about them. Where is it this time? What? Why are you so far back? Alright, here we go. Okay, now where's the... Right there? Okay. Okay.
Greetings again from the offices of Zerga Corporation. Is this about bounties or something else?
I want to ask about our agreement.
Yes, we're still waiting for you to return with the Sand People Chieftain's gaffy stick. I'll reward you well when you do. We don't have any new information on the subject. It's still possible that they have an enclave in the far south of the Dune Sea. And I would remind you that you did agree to do this task for Zerga Corporation. We expect completion in a timely manner.
There may be a non-violent solution to this.
I should remind you that you were not retained as a diplomatic representative. You are a hunter, and should go after your prey as we agreed. You are not authorized to do anything other than deliver what was promised. Do so, and don't talk of this foolishness again.
Well, wow. Is there anything I can do to persuade you? I want to ask about the Zerga Corporation.
Of course. Zerga Corporation records are available at our representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours, please. For your needs here, we maintain a fully stocked storehouse. Speak with Greta Holda about any purchases.
May I ask how your operations here on Tatooine are doing?
Certainly. Please pose your questions to the representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours, please.
Why the secrets? The company stuck you here. Tell me.
I suppose you're right. It's not like you can't tell the state of things just by looking around. Mining operations here have not been a success. The ore is substandard, and there's less of it than surveys indicated. With the Sand People raids on top of it all, it's no wonder this planet has been abandoned before.
Does this mean you have plans to pull out?
The company would be foolish to stay. It will be costly, but in the end, leaving will be cheaper than staying. I imagine all the heavy equipment will be abandoned. It's not worth shipping out things like sandcrawlers. Maybe the Jawas will find a use for them when we're gone. That's a laugh.
What makes the ore substandard?
No one knows. There are odd energy fluctuations on this planet, but they defy analysis or explanation. But the effect is obvious. Ore taken from Tatooine is useless for construction. It degrades incredibly fast. Word is getting out about it, too. We're running out of buyers. Zerga Corporation is not doing well here.
What do you mean the planet was abandoned before?
We can't ignore evidence that Anchorhead was settled more than once before, and abandoned each time. There's probably a century between each attempt. just long enough for records about why it failed to disappear. The Jawas scavenge ancient tech all the time. It's a remote world. Who knows what's here?
Okay. I have to go. Bye.
Farewell. Zerka Corporation welcomes your future inquiries.
So... Zerka have made it clear they are not interested in a peaceful solution to the Sand People attacks. They want you to kill them all. Whoa. Whoa. Is that guy still here? I talked about the solution. Is this him? Oh, way too young. He looked like this, didn't he? Just a minor. Go. Let's see. You again, you want to buy something? If not, go bother the officers. What do you have available to purchase? Was there something specific you were looking for? You seem like you're looking for unique things. Oh, perfect. Do you have any moisture evaporators? I may, but it's not something I usually sell to spacers. You don't look like a moisture farmer. What do you want them for? To exchange them with sand people to stop their attacks. I think I want to tell them. Yeah. Exactly the kind of appeasement that SWKOTOR Corporation doesn't like the support and their policies. I like it. Well, I have two of the finest vaporators that SWKOTOR Corporation produces. Of course, they only produce one model right now. Price is 400 credits for the pair. I won't break them up. They function best when linked together. Could you be persuaded to lower the price? I don't think that's very likely. I have to cover my costs, you know. SWKOTOR costs, not yours. Who cares about their money? Well, I don't have much love for the company. Not like this protocol officer over there. I'll lower the price to 200 credits, but that's it. Don't even ask again. Okay. 200 for the moisture evaporator sounds fine for me. Fine. I assume you'll be able to handle the deployment of them. They are surprisingly... It's a pleasure doing business with you. Do come again. Perfect. What do you have to really purchase? Anything I can sell you that I have a lot of? I don't think we'll need this. One of these blades expensive. We won't use these. Double-bladed lightsaber. Tempting. Very tempting. Sith Assassin pistol. I think I'm going to sell this. Oh, that does have a good... I might keep it. Jeez Louise. We need the ion rifles, right? We need them for droids. We've run into a lot of them. There we go, blaster rifles. Anything else I have a lot of that I don't need? Minor fragment. Okay. That's good. Cool. Let's see if we can't stop by the cantina. What would know about hunting lodge? Maybe I need like a quest to go hunt a crate dragon. Maybe that's what I need.
Please, will you help me? I have nothing left.
What do you need? I'm Aiden Draken. I'll help if I can.
Oh, thank you. I don't have anywhere else to turn. If you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare.
What is a raid plate? Where did you get it?
It's the bone plate from the head of the desert raid. My husband was so proud when he found it. He had just started hunting. He said he felt sure the next hunt would bring in more, so we waited to sell this one. Then he never came back.
Talk about what to do with this. Yeah. Let's go back to my other questions.
Will you help after? I'll try to answer.
I want to ask about your husband's death.
I still can't believe he's gone. What do you want to know?
Who was he? Tell me about it.
His name was Ward Fizark. He used to work in the mines, but they scaled back last year. He was new to hunting, but he was a good fighter. Used to be a soldier. We spent everything on his gear. After a few trips, he didn't come back. Guards say his sandcrawler crew found his body stripped of everything.
Any leads on who killed him?
Nobody saw anything, and most of the other hunters never even knew him. He had just started. I don't trust any of them. But those Gamorreans, they just laugh when they see me. I think they did it.
Gamorreans. You aren't looking for vengeance?
It doesn't matter. There's no justice on Tatooine. I don't care what happens to them. I just need credits. I've got to think about my family, not those vicious pigs.
Okay, let's talk about what to do with this
Will
place.
you buy it? I can't sell it myself. They're worth more than 500 credits.
Worth more than 500 credits. Perhaps I will buy it from you? I can buy it, but can't buy it, but I could take it and sell it for you. Perhaps I'll buy it from you.
You will? Oh, thank you so much. Please, I know it's worth at least 500 credits.
Can I persuade you to go cheaper, maybe half?
Cheaper? Please, it's all I have. I need the credits. Can't you pay the 500?
I will pay you what you want here.
Oh, thank you. I hope it is enough. You've been a great help. I appreciate it. My children will too.
Thank you for helping this woman. It may not seem like such a great thing to you, but you are making a difference.
For whatever it means, may the Force be with you. You saved us.
You seem like a nice person. I could use the credits. Nice. Okay. Hunting Lodge it is. See if they have any crate dragon stuff. Hello again. Always a pleasure. What brings you back to Fazos? Well, I do have something to sell you. So I see, that's the biggest desert raid skull plate I've seen in a season. Whoever got that was a skill test. I'll give you a premium price for that one. I've a buyer that put on a special request. Does 500 credits sound fair? Yes, that will do nicely. I thought it would. Do you have anything else to sell? Do you have anything for sale or trade? I have something. Wouldn't be much of a lodge if I couldn't keep the hunter stock. I think I need a scope. That's 200. Oh, geez. Oh, cool. Maybe one of those. Okay. Jeez. Cool. Ask about tattooing. Not much to tell a barren place. Can't support much, but I have managed to get some off-world hunters to show up. Anything out of the ordinary happen? Tattooing or just in general? I heard about the destruction terrace, don't know anything specific. I'm not surprised something like it happened. I remember the Exar-Kun War, and how Sith and the Jedi fought. Don't have much interest in either group. Both act like they're above my concerns, and I guess they are. Anything more local? Zerka Corporation is always complaining about sand people. I stay out of it. We hunt animals, not people. I guess the Jawas are being pushed around again. At least that's what I think they said. Tough to tell sometimes. You'll have to talk to those groups yourself for more. I keep to myself. Okay. 100 hours. Files is always open. If anything, he would have it. So I guess. Let's try dealing with the sand people. What's this Ronto? Oh, it's so cute. It's like an elephant mixed with a giraffe. But playful. We have to tell them.
Oh, it's you again. I'll just let you pass. The boys in the office may need authorization in triplicate, but not me. Good hunting out there.
Sounds good. So let's go give them the evaporators and see what they can offer. Are they still there? Yeah, they are. We got people behind us, good. I only saved because I didn't know if those other bad guys were gonna start attacking. Okay. I think we have enough mines to not really disarm any. We've been given enough mines and disarmed enough that we're pretty good on mines. And we hardly use them. I'm sure we could get use out of them sometime. Just not now. Even through the layers of wrappings, you can tell this Sand People warrior is disguised by your presence.
Extrapolation. This guard doesn't appear honored to have the job of greeting us.
Tell him we have the moisture converters.
Translation. Translation. He will take us before the chieftain, as he was instructed to do.
If you can read anything of the Sand People chieftain's emotions, it seems that he is surprised that you have returned. I know, look at their face, it's kind of hard to tell they're surprised.
Translation. He did not expect us to return, Master. He wonders if we have brought the moisture evaporators.
Tell them that we have evaporators.
Translation.
They walked up close to us.
Translation. He does not trust you, Master, but you have done more than any other outsider. They will not attack, and he grants you his chieftain's gaffy as reward.
Wow.
Translation. The attacks will be reduced, and he will allow you to explore this enclave, but be warned that any lack of respect will result in death.
Okay. I have a few questions for him.
Protocol. If you truly want this sadly peaceful arrangement to continue, be careful of what you ask.
Tell him farewell.
Translation. Translation.
Okay. Because I want to save. And I don't want to ruin anything. Okay. This is the... Oh, here's the chieftain. Seems grateful to greet you, or at least less inclined to smash your head openly like a pocky grub seed.
Query. What do you wish to ask of him, Master?
Ask about captives.
Clarification. We must be more specific, Master. They capture many organics.
Ask if he knows about the Jawas Izzy's told us about.
Translation. Translation. He says that the captive Jawas are slaves and that they have lived past their usefulness. You may take them if you wish.
Okay. Let's go back to my other question.
Protocol. We should not keep him long. It is an insult to take too much of his time. Unless the plan is to blast him when you are done, of course.
Ask him about the star map.
Translation. Translation. He says that what you seek is far from here in the eastern Dune Sea. He will give you a map so you can find your way. Translation.
Perfect.
His people found it but didn't scavenge it because a crate dragon took up residence in the excavation.
Yes! What we were looking for. A crate dragon? What is that? How do I pass it?
Translation. Translation. Your ignorance isn't his concern. He claims there is a hunter that wanders the area sometimes and that you should ask him. Translation.
Okay.
The hunter is a Twi'lek. He will be in the eastern Dune Sea somewhere.
Can I get some information on Sand People culture?
Protocol. This will be a very sensitive topic, Master. You will want to be careful with your questions or risk offending him. Not that that is much of a worry.
Tell me of the history of your clan.
Translation.
I'm curious.
Translation. He says that he will not, Master. There is one storyteller in each clan, and only he may recite the histories.
Ask if we can meet this storyteller.
Translation. Translation. He says that you don't understand. They must never be told to someone who might say them incorrectly out of ignorance. Translation. To speak them in error is a blasphemy punishable by death. Only their greatest warriors are even permitted to listen to the tales.
How could I prove him that I'm a worthy warrior?
Translation. Translation. He doesn't know, Master. His people usually kill outsiders. Since you are an outsider yourself, that would not suffice. Translation. The greatest challenge for a warrior is to face a great dragon, the largest predator on Tatooine. Fight one of those, and bring back a dragon pearl. Discuss.
Okay.
I think he's making fun of you, Master. He doesn't believe an outsider could do such a thing.
What is a dragon pearl?
Translation. Translation. Stones polished in the gullet of the beast. Apparently they are valuable items.
Where... Oh, I already know where to find it.
Translation. Translation. Translation.
Yep. Why are they so hostile to outsiders?
Translation. Translation. He says that the fact that you have to ask, this is just one more example of your ignorance as an outsider, Master. He says you are blind. Translation. His people believe they are part of the land, living with it. You and your kind dare to raise yourself above it. You remove yourself. Translation. That act of removal makes you an outsider, separate from all that is important. You could never understand how unwelcome you are.
What do you mean, raise myself above the land?
Translation. Translation. He says that outsiders use machines to convey them and to make their lives easier. This severs a connection with the land. Translation. Connection to the soil must be made through flesh. A sacred animal is the only external tool to be used.
That's a good question. Ask why he bargained for evaporators when they are unnatural.
Translation. Translation. He says that the use of these blasphemous things will only be tolerated because outsider interference has forced it upon them. Translation.
They asked for
If
it.
your kind had not come here, he would not have to defend their ways or their land.
Okay. I don't want to offend him. Other questions?
We should not.
Tell them farewell for now.
Translation.
I don't want to keep pushing the envelope. That was enough.
Translation. We are free to leave.
Cool.
No problem. Got it.
Selecting any of their containers again would prove disastrous. I'm just checking. At least they don't kill me. First sight. Over here. Cool.
No problem. Got it.
Ready the weapons. They were looking for an excuse to attack, and you're rifling their possession as good as any. Okay. Okay, just checking. And this rebel. Nice, 81 credits. Is that advanced targeting? Advanced computer tool. What? Yeah, advanced targeting computer. Yes. Cool. Advanced stun ray. What? Droid heavy plating type 2. Yes.
Yes?
Sure.
Gladly take it. Glad I went around and checked. I feel like that would be just rifling through their stuff again. That's where the chieftain is. Okay. I think this is the exit. Bastila. Okay. That'll come in handy with the, let's see. Who could we use? Maybe...
What?
I might do that. He does pistols, not rifles. These pistols are really good if we can just keep upgrading. Melee weapons. Tooling, no. Implant level. I think this one would be better.
Yes?
Cool. It helps reduce the negatives from doing two-handed weapons. Not two-handed, using two weapons. You know what I mean. Ooh. Oh dear. Okay, so it said that there was somebody around here. that could possibly help. I don't know if those are hostile, so I'm just trying to go around them. Oh yes, the...
I'm tired of waiting, Comad. How big can this dragon of yours be? I'm going in.
Well, at least the dragon's still in there. Greetings to you, human. I believe I saw you in Anchorhead. I thought I would see you on the dunes. You look like a hunter. Perhaps you are interested in the ways of the hunt. Will you help me? I have tracked a very special beast to its lair. A crate dragon, the largest of the Tatooine desert predators. It is an honored creature to hunt, although we must use unorthodox methods today. Why do you want me and not another hunter? You are here, they are not. I also didn't know the size of my quarry until I was tracking him, and perhaps there are other reasons. I tried to get the help of one other, but you saw him die in the lair. He lacked experience and, more importantly, patience. I usually hunt for the skill of it, but must make an exception today. I want newcomers to understand the proper intent behind the hunt, no matter the methods we use. Okay, I'll help. Give me more information about how. We must bait the great beast out of hiding and ambush him swiftly. There is no room to engage him in the lair, and his hide will repel blaster fire. Oh jeez. I have placed mines around the mouth of the cave. We must coax him out, and this is the end of the season of hibernation. It will take much to rouse him. The food of a beast this size is almost exclusively banthas and foolish hunters. If we are not careful to lure him out, we must lure his food to tempt him. How will we leave the banthas here? They too have their food of choice. We must find some bantha fodder to lead the banthas here. I have a few ideas about where this baby found. Some people keep bantha herds, so some of them must have fodder on hand or in their settlement. The vendor in Anchorhead also has some. He had a kiosk in the spaceport. If we find fodder and bait the banthas here, the mines will deal with the dragon as it emerges to feed. Not exactly a glorious hunt, but it will ensure the safety of the region. It's very easy. What aren't you telling me? There is one added threat. The Sand People regard banthas as sacred. Attempting to feed the herd in this area will likely lead to an attack. We are far from the weakened tribes around Anchorhead. The Sand People of this region are strong, fierce, and will think nothing of killing you. Be careful. Okay. They posed no real threat to me before. Not yet. More Sand People that I've dealt with there. Look, I have your fodder. Good. Now there is a herd that moves out in the desert. Lead them here. Approach them with the fodder and lead them here. I'll see what I can do. I wish you luck against the Sand People. When you return, the dragon will fall. I wish I could be under more sporting circumstances, but we must do what the circumstances call for. I had hoped for a mirror of my father's expedition, but that will have to wait. Oh, there's a bantha right there. I guess I'll just walk up to him. What is this thing? Well, okay, do back. Okay, so it's not hostile. Okay. Let's see. So let's stasis this guy. Stasis that guy. Shoot him. Sure. Keep throwing things at Kurt. Kurt, you can do it.
Sure.
Oh, jeez.
How'd you like that?
Yes?
Come on! Thank goodness.
I'm here.
Barely made it out alive. Alright,
Ready?
I have to heal up
What?
before we want to take on a crate dragon. Okay, that's better.
I'm here.
Perfect.
Uh-huh.
What?
Okay.
Achuta.
Achuta.
Kunbistul. Achuta.
Good job. Come talk to me. That was the first bug that I've ever had with this game. Quickly, be ready. The banthas are in position and will soon stir our restless prey. I hope the mines do their job quickly. Don't worry, I'm ready. Wait, what is that rumbling sound? Oh boy, he's a big one. Oh my goodness. Oof. The full effect. Oh my gosh. We took him down. It is done, and the great beast is dead. To my shame, I denied him a final fight, but I will honor his memory to make amends. I thank you for your aid, human. You have earned a share of the victory, such as it is. Thanks. We did what had to be done. Regrettably so. I just hope you remember there were higher reasons for this. Don't let the spoils be the only reason to hunt. Wealth fades, the sands remain. I thank you for your help here today, human. I shall see you again, I am sure. Wow. Okay, so how do we get the great pearl? Okay, well, where is it? Let's check my inventory. Oh, here we go, perfect. Great Dragon Pearl. Taken from the gullet of a great dragon, this crystalline pearl appears to have refractory qualities that might allow it to function as a lightsaber crystal once properly adapted. Interesting. If it wasn't part of a mission, I would probably use it for a lightsaber. Jedi Master Robe. Okay. Ooh. We did get a crystal. Found in the asteroid fields of the Freeth system, this crystal can be used in lightsaber construction to produce an intense beam that seems extraordinarily quick to the cut. Chewed Twilight Corpse. Nice. Nice star map.
Anyone else get the feeling that finding this star map in the back of this Crate Dragon's cave is more than just a coincidence?
The star map is an artifact of the dark side. The Crate Dragon may have been drawn here by its dark power, only to be enslaved by it.
We should probably get going now. We found the star map, and I'm guessing there isn't much else worth seeing on this planet.
Oh, 2,000 XP. Jeez, perfect. Anything else around here? Oh! Perfect, holocron.
So we have found it. Father's holocron. I suppose I should be thankful the desert sands had not swallowed it up.
Are you going to give it to your mother?
I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I'll keep it with me while I decide.
Oh, I hope we have to make good amends with her and her mother. I know she doesn't want to, but I think it'd be good. Oh my gosh. Who is that? Hello? Did I pick this up? I think I did. No, I didn't. Violet crystal. Nice. Oh, it's Calo Nord.
I have to give you credit. You've led me on quite a chase, but nobody gets away from Calo Nord in the end. You got lucky on Terrace. The Sith attack saved you from a quick and gruesome death. But I promise you, the Sith won't be getting in my way this time.
Oof. Suppose there's no way to change your mind about this, is it? You think I got lucky last time? It's time to prove you wrong. Again, you traveled a long way just to die, Calo. I suppose there's no way to change your mind about this, is it?
Sorry, I'm not in this for the credits. You're the only ones who've ever gotten away from me. I've got a rep to protect. Let's go, boys. It's showtime.
Okay, save. We have full... I don't want to use it yet. Okay. Everybody's here. Go. Yeah, let's try to stasis him. We throw, concussion grenade?
Yes?
Oh, you gotta get pretty close to stasis. Get at least one person. Okay.
What?
While they're doing that, perfect. Just in there.
Time to
Oh, nice. Oh, no, not what I wanted to do. Doing good on... Yeah, that works. Perfect.
What?
Okay, that went well. 2,000 credits. 2,000 credits. Heavy pistol. Whoa! His battle armor? Jeez. I think, oh, let's... Well, this is perfect. Him. Let's see what we got. Plus 9, or 9 defense bonus. Cool. Versus this. It's got a plus 3 dexterity boost. So it's resistance to cold, fire. Okay. This is resistance to cold and fire and sonic. And it's upgradable. Looks like you are gonna wear Calo Nord's battle armor. Okay. Are you Oh. So this is doing this is what happens when I record twice. Or record over something. I forget I changed my blasters. Jeez. This is perfect. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this one definitely. Then that compared to this. Is it upgradable? No. Earth is upgradable, I think. Yes. Interesting. Immunity to mind effects. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. $532. Oh, perfect. I'm doing good. I'm loving everything we're doing. Jedi Master Robe. Yes, indeed. Put it... Give it to me. Let's see, do I like her in that? Or how about this?
What?
Sure. Give her something different than what I'm wearing. Okay. Perfect. Bring my Dragon Pearl. So what does it say about the holocron? This holocron has been cracked and worn by the sands and wind, but is still marginally operational. When activated, it shows the holographic image of a middle-aged human man and appears to have been used as a means to record his personal thoughts over many years. Oh, that's right, we got the gaffy stick because He trusts us. On hit poison. Interesting. Wait a minute. I thought I didn't get a Bezek deck. Oh, maybe not. Okay, cool. Sorry, I just wanted to look through my inventory. Haven't done it in a while. I've acquired some new things. Okay, cool. Oh, look at Karth. Oh, he looks fancy. To the Sand People territory. Perfect. We need to go to them anyways. Clear out this, because it's... There we go. Just in case there's something hidden over here. Looks like that's a negative. And then we'll loop around the other side on the way out of here. I appreciate that they have mines around to help with defense. I think I already checked this. Yeah. Cool. I think they're to the right. Cool. Just so we don't mess things up. Then People Chieftain seems grateful to you, or at least less inclined to smash your head open like a pocky goat seed. I have questions for you, Chieftain. Oh, no. Oh, no. You see, what had happened was, I forgot. Garth, they don't like you. Kidding. Okay. I forgot about translation.
Query. What do you wish to ask of him, Master?
Perfect. I wanted information on Sand People culture.
Protocol. This will be a very sensitive time.
Tell me of the history of your clan.
Translation. You have been... Translation. He says...
Here is a dragon pearl.
Translation.
Perfect.
Translation. He is stupefied, Master. He never thought you could return with such an item. Such a thing has not been done in many years. Translation. He will allow you to meet the storyteller, but also gives a warning. If you dare to repeat the histories incorrectly, you will be killed. Translation.
Okay.
The storyteller will be summoned to one of the rooms here in the Enclave. He seems to think this is a great honor for you, Master.
Tell him farewell for now.
Translation. Translation. We are free to leave.
Perfect. So we shall find the extra room and the storyteller. Oh, the Jawas. Okay. That's where they are. I'll have to come back. Those are Izzy's friends, I believe. And people female. What? Usually they're all males. Well, what I've seen. Sounds racist, doesn't it? Captives, chieftain's room. Ah. Of course I went around the whole building before finding the storyteller. Oh, he's been here the whole time. Sorry, I patched you up. Compared to the warriors that you have encountered, the Sand People storyteller is relatively calm in his movements and speech, but he still regards you coldly.
Translation. He identifies himself as the storyteller, Master. He has been told of your warrior skills and will speak the history to you.
I'm honored. Ask him what he records.
Translation. Translation. There is only one accepted history, passed orally to each successive generation. Translation. A book or datapad can be taken away, cheapening the value of what it contains. To commit it to paper or storage is to remove it from the people.
Ah. What topic? I don't want to tell them that they're wrong. What topics can I choose from?
Translation. Translation. You may choose to hear the history, or you may choose not to. Their history is a single entity that cannot be partitioned. Translation. The only exception is in continuing the tales once they have begun. If you leave, when you return, he will continue from where he left off.
Okay, begin the history.
Translation.
Alright, get your popcorn.
It begins with the ancient times. They were not sand people, for there was no sand. The land was green with life, and they walked without wrappings.
Huh.
Translation. Though the land was beautiful, they lived apart from the land. They built their walls high and saw beyond the horizon. They dared to reach the stars. Translation. There are no words for how long ago this was. It was before the outsiders, before the abduction, before the cities fell, before the builders.
Builders. Okay, I want to ask about what I've heard.
Cautionary. I should warn you, Master, that any questioning of their interpretation may be seen as trying to change the meaning of what was said. Clarification. They may consider this to be speaking the words in error, a blasphemy they would attempt to kill you for.
I want to ask something about the ancient times.
Clarification. It would appear that they once had a thriving technologically advanced society, but were wiped out by a much more sophisticated alien species.
Okay. Ask him if these builders resemble any modern species.
Translation. Translation. He only understands the builders as an iconic force meant to test the resolve of his people. He is not making sense, Master. Clarification. They claim their stories are repeated unchanged, but they have demonized these builders. In their minds, they wreaked such havoc they could not possibly be flesh and blood.
Ask if they have an image we could compare with current species.
Cautionary. Master, this line of questioning may be
Uh-oh.
interpreted as attempting to change the story. He may react poorly.
I'm curious if I could clarify how long ago Tatooine was green with life.
Doubting. I don't believe he can, Master. Even if their
that's okay.
stories are exact and unchanged, it is likely they were first told thousands of years after these events occurred. This has become very much like a creation myth for his people. There is no date. It simply was.
Makes sense. Let's return to my other questions.
Obedient. I will ask whatever you wish, Master.
I will return later. Let me save. Just so I don't mess things up.
Translation.
Continuing history from where we left off.
Translation. Translation. His arrogant people touched the stars, and this sin drew the attention of the builders. The builders did not touch the stars, they lashed them to millstones. Translation. Great demons of metal stripped the world of its riches, until all that was left was the green of the ground. The great cities were lifted away. Translation. Those that had used the wealth were taken along with it. Transgressors abducted to serve past the sky, seeding the stars with penitent, adaptable slaves.
Let's see what we can ask questions about.
Cautionary. Remember my warning, Master. They
Yes.
may...
Time of enslavement.
Clarification. I believe they were occupied by this technologically superior species for a substantial period. Stripping an entire planet of usable resources would have taken generations.
How many of his people were taken off world?
Translation. Translation. He has no number. He claims that those that were taken were examples of the worst of his kind, arrogant and uncaring of the land. Doubtful. Master, this is just another distortion due to their demonization of the builders. It's like claiming an aspect of his people were taken, not actual individuals. Clearly, history has colored his view. Of course, only the inferior meatbags were taken. The remaining were his ancestors, after all. They must have been special.
Suggest that he rethink it. No! Why would the invaders have done this?
Obvious. The same reason Zerka Corporation is attempting it now. Expanding empires need tremendous amounts of resources.
Okay. I want to ask something. Let's return to my other questions.
Obedient.
The history where we left off.
Translation. Translation. There came a time when the builders were also judged for their crimes. After generations, a plague weakened them, and the time of the Great War began. Translation. The builders faltered, and his people realized why they had been punished, so that they understood the crime, and would now strike down the greater offender. Translation. They worked chaos in the machines, so they destroyed themselves. The builders fought back, laying waste to the green that had been misused with fire from above. Translation. Soil became glass, grinding to sand, but the fight was long planned, and his people were safe. Deep in cave homes carved from valley wall, they were free.
Ask questions.
Cautionary. Remember my warning, Matt.
Very cool.
Clarification. The occupying force suffered some sort of species-wide plague that lowered their numbers over time. His people used this extended weakness to sabotage their larger ships. The response of the builders appears to have been to lay waste to the entire surface of Tatooine.
What kind of weapon could do so much damage?
Clarification. I may not have properly conveyed how long they fought with the builders. Given time, any number of armaments could destroy a world. Hypothesis. Perhaps this is another distortion. Their climate may have begun to fail due to their unrestrained development even before the builders arrived. Looking back thousands of years later, such a shift could easily be attributed to the much-hated conquerors.
How could they repel such a powerful species?
Doubting. They didn't, Master. They struck a blow, but the storyteller only believes they won because the builders were gone when they emerged from their caves. That does not mean they defeated anyone. It seems clear that the builders simply sterilized their problem and left. The enemy judged them not worthy to fight.
How could they survive such an attack?
Hypothesis. If his people were moving away from technology for a long time under the builders...
I want to ask something else about a different part of the history. No, let's return to my question.
Obedient.
Continue the history from where we left off.
Translation. Editing, if I may, Master. This section of his tale details several millennia of the Long Walk, their nomadic wanderings as they accept their identity in a desert world. Rather than strain my circuits on his dialect, might we just assume there was much fighting over who has the biggest bantha and move on to more recent things?
If you can gently encourage that, go ahead. No, I want to hear it all.
Resignation. Very well, Master.
Several hours later.
Translation. The tribes spread far, distant from each other, but all the sand people and all cherished the land that remained. The sand would not be misused. Translation. Then machines fell from the stars again, outsiders like you that brazenly walked apart from the land. And greater still was the insult to come. Translation. These outsiders reminded them of their past transgression, of the time when they too walked apart from land. The outsiders, your kind, looked like their ancient abducted. Translation. So it is to the current sons that the Sand People hate all outsiders and give them no footing. You come again, time after time, adaptable slaves to the machine.
Huh. I want to ask questions about what I've heard.
Cautionary.
The long walk.
Impatience. Master, I refuse to inconvenience you with this. He spouted names of petty tribal fights in deserts so distant they might as well be across the galaxy. Really, Master, I'm sure it's important to him, but it has nothing of value that you could ever put to use.
We'll have to discuss this in Putinance. HK-47.
Agreement. Of course, Master. Just no more of their inane wandering.
Let's return to my other questions.
Obedient.
Getting the history.
Translation. Translation. The tribes spread far, distant from each other, but all the Sand People and all cherished the land that remained. The sand would not be misused. Translation. Then machines fell from the stars again.
Oh.
Translation. These outsiders remind... Translation.
Is there anything further?
Editing. The last 1,000 years are full of conflicts with different groups of attempted planetary settlers, all of whom are poorly described, long dead, and likely untraceable. I believe I have truncated it down to the usable bits in what was already said. I hope it is enough, Master.
Cool. I'll return later. Okay. Now that we've done that, let's see if we can't, questions, ask something about the outsiders?
Clarification. They appear to hate humanity with a passion only rivaled by their hatred of the Builders. For some reason, you resemble what they once were. Perhaps there is a lingering fear that you are their tainted selves returning from exile among the stars.
Is it a physical or a societal similarity?
Cautionary. Master, if you mean to suggest that humanity is ancestrally linked to ancient Tatooine, you will strain his belief system to its pitiful meatbag maximum.
Just pose the question.
Translation. Cautionary. As expected, he is claiming you have committed blasphemy.
And then there's another thing about the Great War. How could they repel such a powerful species? Yeah.
Doubting. They didn't, Master. That does not mean they defeated anyone.
Ask him if that's a possibility.
Cautionary. Master, this line of questioning may be
Just do it. Okay. I think I've pushed the boundaries enough, and asked the right question. Okay, let's go to the Jawas and free them. I think they're right over here. One more. Okay, almost there. You are not the ghostly giants that hold us trapped, the people of sand. You are from the old city, new. Izzy must sense you're coming. Are you a rescuer? You must be. Some people said you can go. Run to Anchorhead. Can I ask you some questions? We will answer if it leads to freedom. What do you mean, old city new? The city now founded by the group that digs is not new to you. We scavenge what came before. Oh jeez, now please. To you of your kind, help us get away from the Gaffy and the whip. Sand people said you can go. Run to Anchorhead. There are thanks you must have. The Jawas under Izzy will wait for the walls of the city to open in the sand. He'll trade fair. Thank you. Perfect. Oh yeah, okay, I already went in there. Cool. Perfect. Oh geez. I think this is all of the Tatooine that I can do. Oh, okay. I thought those were good guys. Apparently not. At least they're not coming to attack me. Okay. Cool deal. And here we go. Talk to Izzy. Izzy's? Izzy's. I just call him Izzy. You of your kind, Izzy of Jawa, would like to thank you for what was done. Mine have returned because of you. It is as was agreed. As Izzy hoped it was. I have things to give you. Take and be welcome. That will be fine. Good luck. You are a good friend of the Jawas. We will remember when your kind are gone. Ask if you need any more of anything. Items received. The short sword. It would help if I've looked at everything. Can I just do this? This we'll know for next time, huh? I don't think this will work though. Unfortunately. Yeah, no. Okay. Cool. Oh, and let's change. Cool. Thought that was the cantina. Okay, here we go. Okay. Just in case.
Back already? Have you even looked for the holocron yet?
I have the holocron, Mother. I'm just not sure I want to give it to you.
And why not? Would you deny me even that?
I've never denied you anything, Mother. You may think I don't remember what it was like before I left for the Order, but I do. You were the one who pushed Father to go on one treasure hunt after the other. You loved living in wealth. You think I don't remember the fights? You were eager to send me to the Jedi even though I didn't want to go. You took Father away from me. And now this holocron is all I have of him.
Fool girl. You have a strange way of remembering things. That wasn't...
No, I don't wish to argue with you anymore, Mother. It's time we parted ways now,
oh,
for both our benefit.
Let me talk. Maybe you should listen to what she has to say.
You don't know her. My mother is notoriously deceptive when she wants something. Why should she have the holocron?
Is it too difficult to believe that I am a dying woman who simply wishes to see her husband one last time?
I find it difficult to believe anything you say, Mother.
Maybe one of you should be the first to give the other a break. Yep. No, we want to mend these people. Mend them.
You're right. It shames me, but I find it difficult to let go of the past. I'm sorry, Mother.
I was hard on you, dear. I wasn't a very good mother to you. I know that. Your father loved you so. He wanted you to be just like him. He wanted to take you on his hunts, but I said they were too dangerous.
Treasure hunting is a dangerous occupation. Yet you let your husband go on these dangerous expeditions.
I always tried to keep him from the dangerous ones, but he would have none of it. It was a reckless life we led. always moving. I didn't want that for you.
So that's why you gave me to the Order?
What do your father and I have to show for all those years of hunting? Nothing. That was no life for anyone, especially not someone as gifted as you, your father. He spent all his last years trying to pay for my treatments. That's why he went for the pearls. I begged him not to, but...
Your treatments?
I'm dying, Bastila. I did not lie about that. It's been a long time in the coming, and there's really nothing that can be done anymore. I told your father to let me go, but you know how he was. Stubborn, like you.
I'm so sorry, Mother. I don't know what to say.
Keep the holocron, Bastila. It would do me good to know you have it. This talking to you.
Aww.
This is what I really needed before I
know. Thank you. I'm glad we talked too.
Well, now.
Good.
You said you had important business, and you were never one to mince words. You there. You take care of my daughter, you hear me?
Of course. Do my best. I'll do my best.
That's good. I'll feel a lot better knowing there's someone to watch her.
Where are you going to go?
It doesn't matter, dear. Don't you worry about me.
Here, take these 500 credits. It's all I have. Go to Coruscant and find a doctor. I'll meet you there after what I have to do.
But I already told you there's nothing that can...
Please take it. I want to see you again when we can talk.
All right, I will. You do what you have to, Bastila. You go make your father and I proud.
I'll try. Farewell, Mother.
Aww. That was nice.
How can I help?
So, do you feel better now?
Yes. That brought me a lot of peace. More than I thought it would have. Thank you for urging me toward it. After all my training, I would have thought it would have been easier. Apparently, I still have much to learn.
Perfect. Is there anything else you want to say about it?
How can I help?
No.
Then I said...
Well, that's good. I like that they can have a reunion. And, you know, mend old wounds. Oh. Forgive me for the intrusion, human. My name is SWKOTOR. I believe you dropped this datapad, and I wish to return it to you. I didn't drop anything. I'm certain you did, human. Please, take the datapad. It's yours, I'm sure. What is this, some kind of con game? No, this is no game. I simply saw you drop this datapad. I wish to give it back to you. I'm sorry, there must be some mistake. There's no mistake, human. This datapad is yours and yours alone. Please take it. Thanks. You should examine it to make sure it is not broken. Goodbye, human. This database contains a single short cryptic message. The Geno Aiden say to see Halas on Manan. Come alone or not at all. Interesting. Okay.
Greetings again from the offices of Zerga Corporation. Is this about bounties or something else?
Well, let's see. Can I tell you about my non-violent,
Yes, we're still waiting for you to return with the Sand People Chieftain's gaffy stick. I'll reward you well when you do. We don't have any new information on the subject. It's still possible that they have an enclave in the far south of the Dune Sea. And I would remind you that you did agree to do this task for Zerga Corporation. We expect completion in a timely manner.
Well, there may be a non-violent solution to this.
I should remind you that you were not retained as a diplomatic representative. You are a hunter, and should go after your prey as we agreed. You are not authorized to do anything other than deliver what was promised.
Well...
Do so, and don't talk of this foolishness again. Very well.
I mean, I have the gaffy stick.
I see that, but do you have the all-important chieftain's gaffy? That was what you agreed to get for us.
Yes, here it is.
Well, that is a very big headache that you've removed. I'm sure there are still sand people out there, but they'll be quieter now. I think I'll give you a bonus for this. You've more than lived up to your side of the bargain. Circa Corporation thanks you.
I mean, while we're taking advantage of Circa Corporation, for a bit more I could maintain my vigilance in the future.
It would be valuable to have someone on call if the sand people made another incursion. I think you're right. Yes, here's an additional reward. Once again, Circa Corporation thanks you.
Perfect. Even leveled up. Cool. Level 8 Scout and level 3 Jedi Guardian. Level 12, so cool. Get a +4. This is what I increased. I'll get more skills. The +4 would be nice for strength. So let's just stop at that. And then any more attributes will attribute to getting more skill points. Of course, persuade. You can't persuade me to do anything different. Alright, so we got heal for night speed. Movement speed is doubled, defense is increased by 4, and 1 attack per round is... Ooh. 2 attacks per... What? I might have to do night speed. Five vitality points and vitality points plus 1 point for every charisma modifier, wisdom modifier, and level. Oh, it even cures poison. Neutralized by this. Okay. Man, these are really good. I think I might do speed. Can't do stasis field yet. Don't meet very many droids yet. Force push. Doing dark side. Cancelled. But the target can reactivate them if force points are available. So it's just like a... Interesting. I think I'm going to stick with night speed for right now. Seems really cool. Ah, level 4 Jedi Guardian. Cool. Alright. Let's go to... I think we're done here. We just need to do the rest of the missions here. So we got swoop registration, and hunting lodge. So let's go to the hunting lodge first. And then we'll go to swoop next. Am I going the right way? No, I'm going the wrong way. Alright. Faz, I don't think, is on good terms with us. Oh, that big fight on the dunes. You're the talk of the lodge and killed a dragon. How about that? He loves me all of a sudden. You have anything for trade or sale? I might have something. It wouldn't be much of a lodge if I couldn't keep the hunters stocked. Armor reinforcement. Durasteel reinforcement. Nice. Okay. We're just talking to people, huh? Who's this guy over here? Kudos. Hello, human. Are you a hunter like the others here? Not the life for me, but I admire you for it. What do you do? I fill the days with games of Bazak. Not that there's many people to play with, but a person should keep busy somehow. I play with that fellow in the cantina, but I find him distasteful. He does not play for the same reasons I do. Why do you play? The sport of it. Even if I lose, there is reward in having played to the best of my ability. I don't dwell on the credits taken or given. To most people, the game is simply gambling, but I choose to get more out of it than that. Not many players see it that way. Can I ask you some more questions? Very well. I have little else to do. Heard any rumors from off-planet? Nothing since that unfortunate business on Taurus. The Republic is reeling from that, as we all are. It is troubling. But you can't let that call stop to your day. We've survived worse, and will again. It's just the way things are. I have to go. Safe travels. Okay, so there's the resident Bazak player. Okay. Dorak?
I heard what you did out on the dunes. I'm impressed. I'd never have thought a tenderfoot like you could bring down a dragon.
Who are you? What is it you do?
My name is Doric Quinn. I'm a hunter. I hunt. Is that enough, or should I start listing my family birthdays?
Where is the best hunting?
Why don't you tell me? You've killed a dragon. Me, I just make do hunting desert raids.
That's what
and
this
there's not
all's
many
gonna be
of
now.
those even left.
Because I killed a dragon. Okay. Me, I just make do hunting desert raid. There's not many of those left. Why are there fewer raid?
It used to be a one-on-one test. Hunter against hunted. Now people just want the credits. I could stomach maybe a pair or a team of hunters, but some now use battle droids. Where's the sport in that?
Who uses battle droids?
Nobody now. A cruel end, but a necessary one. I will speak no more of it.
How long have you been at this?
I've tracked wild beasts my whole life, but I've only been hunting here for 5 years. I've much to learn yet.
What do you want to learn?
I want to learn how hunters like you find the big kills. Not that I'd survive hunting a dragon, but it would be a fine battle. I suppose I just need time and experience. I'll get better. That's my challenge.
Okay. What can you tell me about the other hunters?
I don't go telling stories about other people. You want to know what they think? You go talk to them. Although I don't hold out much hope for you surviving, I heard how you gave in to the Gamorreans. You won't last long on this planet. You just aren't cut for it.
Okay. First questions.
If that's what you want, I'm not sure what you hope to get out of me, though.
I have to leave. Goodbye.
See you around. Good luck.
Narkal? Gurk said no more talking. You got sand in your ears? No more talking. Gurk is through with you, and so is me. Is this Gurk? Gurk? Ah! Why you come back here, human fool? You are... Yeah, maybe you killed a dragon, but you are scared of us? Go on. You get lost now. I'm leaving. There you leave. Run away, scaredy tail. Haha. Okay. That's all for the hunting lodge. I don't really want to just kill... Does he keep moving forward? No, that's just me. Okay. I felt like he was like back here. No, he's up here. So there's no Okay. Alright. Off to the races, I guess. Off to the races it is. Gosh dang it. Ooh, a lot of people here. I'm assuming these are racers. And then ask. Sorry, the track is only for racers that MODDED has accepted and signed up. He pays for track upkeep, so it's his choice. So talk to him and we'll see about setting you up. I'm assuming this guy. No, that's Nico.
Go on, leave me alone. I've got stuff to worry about.
Does he talk common? Well, whatever my language is. Anything I could help you with? What's bugging you?
Racer stuff. Nothing you'd understand. Don't mean to be rude, but it's kind of secret.
I raced Antares.
Ha! Sure. Race your bike out of that explosion? Everyone knows that the whole planet is gone. Nobody got out. I'm not in the mood for jokes, thanks. I've got things to think about. You wouldn't know anything about it. Deal with that hut MODDED and you will understand. Until then, I just don't want to talk about it.
Hey, where's the hut? You want? You hear from money? I'll pay the hut what I owe as soon as the circus is back on its feet. No wait, you don't look like a collector. You're just some kid. Go on, I don't have time for you. I've a few things I wanted to ask. Spare a moment? If I say no, you'll probably hound me to death. Fine. What do you want? I asked you about you and racing. There's not much useful you'll get out of me. Ukulele is on the way down. Can't match the young riders. How long have you been at this? Too many years. I've raced on almost every track, and all I've got to show for it is an aging bike. No good memories? That seems a waste. I've got a few trophies stashed, and they don't pay the bills. Yep, I should have quit after the Coruscant Classic. What can you tell me about the other racers? Bunch of babies, all of them. Well, except for Zulus. She's got the goods like I never had. Good for her, I guess. If I have to say something good about the new racers, it would be about that Nico kid. He's got a future. What makes you say that? He doesn't feel the track. You get old, you start to worry about failing. He just lets it all come to him. What do you think about that? Some promoter will use him up, and he'll end up in debt like me. It's already happening, I bet. My first questions, I suppose. Make it quick. I have to leave. Goodbye. Yeah, good riddance. I don't know, that voice just came out. Oh, here's the HUD. Duh. Who are you? Ah, nobody. What do you want, huh? Handouts? Go dig a mine, fool. Jeez, it's so sassy. I'm looking for information. Can you help? Not interested in helping. Only interested in racing. I get enough beggars through here looking for money. Let's have a look at you. Just a human? Nothing really special. You race? Maybe own a swoop? I raced on Terrace. I won the season opener there. Ha! You and 12 other liars. Planet blows up, race records are lost. Now everyone is a champion.
My friend tells the truth. I am a Jedi. Are you going to imply that I am lying as well?
Oh, now you are champion and travel with Jedi. Does the story get bigger with every tailing? Okay. Enough of this funny stuff. You think you're a racer? You'll be one. You have your own bike? I have some experience. That's great, except I don't care. Let me rephrase the most important part of my question. Do you own your own swoop? I have I have my own bike stored on my ship. I do? You got a bike? Then you can race. I don't care about experience, so long as you can get out on the track. And if you crash and burn, that's your problem. I just need warm bodies to pad the roster between the pros. There is a matter of a small track maintenance fee, 100 credits. The racers mean crowds. I'll pay it. Good, that shows you mean business. Now you can use the track for recreational runs, or I can give you an official race right away. Oh, just ask me when you want to start, and there's some business I need help with, and if you're serious about promoting racing. What sort of business do you need help with? I make my money off of signing good racers. Good ones, not great ones. I want them young and stupid. I've got one. Nico Zenvi. Great potential. Only started racing a year ago and loves it. He lives for it now. What I want is simple. I want Nico to sign a contract with me, and I want you to convince him. I'll pay well. Why won't he sign? The deal basically says that I fund his bike and repairs, but in return, I take a hefty cut out of his winnings. He knows it's harsh, but he can't afford to go pro on his own, and he doesn't want to give up racing. I've got him where I want him. I just need you to give him a little push in the right direction. Or a big shove. Can you give him a better deal than that? You're not going to pull that typical swoop jockey attitude, are you? This is business, and I know what's best. What do you care whether I make money off the kid or not? He wants to race, and you'll get paid. We all win. Ooh. I'll see what I can do. You do that. It's for the best. Now, was there something else? I want to talk about the rewards for racing. I set up a quick 3-tier system so people know where they stand. I pay for the first time to reach each tier. What does each tier pay? Tier 1 is 10 racing bonds. Tier 2 is I pay 30 racing bonds. Tier 3 I give 80 racing bonds. You'll agree the amount is fair. I pay each level only once. I'm not here to support you. I only pay to encourage consistent improvement. What are racing bonds? Racing bonds are monetary notes I issue so vendors know who my friends are. Any merchant will buy them. Each bond is worth 60 credits, give or take. It depends on the merchant. Interesting. Okay, so I can make some money off this. I'll be back later. Alright, but you don't make me regret giving you track access. I need racers that race. Let's go talk to Nico. Where did he go? Ah.
Oh, hi. You another racer then? I heard someone new was talking
down on
to
his
Mata.
luck.
Always room for more, I guess. Don't know how much longer I'll be around here, but maybe we'll have time for a few races.
I wanted to ask some questions about racing.
You have to step up and do it to know anything about it. You will understand once you post some fast times.
How long have you been racing?
Just a few years. I used to run down in the canyons, but nobody sees you down there. I wanted crowds.
Are you any good?
I've been told I am. I might go pro. I'm looking at some contracts, but that's between me and Mata.
What is the best place to get bike upgrades around here?
If there's anything around, it'll be at the Zerka store in their office in the center of town. Stock is scarce on this rock.
Okay. Zerka store and their office. Okay. Back to my other questions.
Hurry it up, alright?
I talked to Mada about you.
Did you? I'm not sure that's any of your business. Top racers keep to their own. I don't know you. Maybe if you were better on the track, I might feel like talking about it. Someone who can turn out the fast times might understand.
Okay. Alright. Alright.
Hurry it up.
Goodbye.
Alright, see you around the track.
Let's see if it's worth those upgrades. I don't remember. Oh, Basta seems to have something on her mind. Perhaps you should talk to her about it. Speak to Bastila.
How can I help?
Why did the council send me on this mission?
Why? I could not accomplish this on my own. I need the aid of others, especially one who is strong in the Force. The bond between us made you a natural choice. Besides, the events on Taris prove that the Force wanted to bring us together for this mission, and there is little left to chance when the Force is involved. Is that not enough for you?
The Force wants us to be together. Why do you keep resisting my undeniable charms? It just seems odd they would send me off without a master to guide me. No, she is the master, so don't even do that. I just don't trust the council and their motives, and that's it. That's enough reason for you to accept all this? If the Force wants us to be, this is the best option we have, alright? I've looked at all the other options, and they're not that great. Alright, so we're gonna have to push your button. If the Force wants us to be together, why do you keep resisting my undeniable charms?
I said we were brought together for our mission, to stop Malak. I hardly think the Force would be pushing us toward a romantic involvement when the fate of the galaxy is at stake. Please try to stay focused. I doubt the Council would approve if they knew we were busy discussing our mutual attraction when we should be saving the galaxy from Malak.
Mutual attraction? I knew you were interested.
Mutual attraction? I never said... It's just an expression. Whatever our feelings... whatever your feelings, you have to try to ignore them. Don't let this complicate things. Finding the missing pieces of the star maps is our only hope of locating the Star Forge and defeating
He's so
Malak.
cute.
The Council explained all this quite clearly.
Okay. I just don't trust the Council. Oh, I still have to... See, nothing got wrong. I still have to select one of these three. And that's it. That's enough reason for you to accept all this?
I admit, there were times that I wondered if this is more than just a mission to stop Malak. There were times when I wondered if this was also a way for the Council to test my own abilities.
I get the feeling that there's more going on than I know.
I wondered if the Council wanted to see how I would help and guide you on our quest. I wondered if they were testing me to see if I was ready to become a Jedi Master myself. And then I realized how foolish such thoughts were. As the Council explained, sending a Master in our group would only have drawn unwanted attention from the Sith. The fate of the galaxy is at stake. The Council would not risk it merely to test me. They calculated the risks, and in the end chose the only option available.
I'm kind of on the fence of this. So that's why it's taking me a while to think about it. Because I kind of feel both ways. I mean, it makes sense that they don't want us to gain attraction, but I don't know. I guess that makes sense.
You must learn to trust in the wisdom of the Council. Your destiny will come when its appointed time. You mustn't be so impatient.
One is very funny, but I don't want to push that. Not two. You're right, I suppose we should just get back to the mission now? They're pushing me to do this. Me? You're the one who thought This was her big audition for masterhood. I think she'll say, okay, now it's time to get back to the mission. So I'll say, you're right. I suppose we should get back to the mission now.
Come on, come. Let's move on. There's much to be done.
Okay. It wasn't swoop. It was over here. I was going this way. Oh, a swoop jock. I know I don't have the crazy suicide parts you're looking for. What do you have available for purchase? Mostly just standard circuit provisions and supplies. Not enough to keep the locals happy. Have a look. I thought they said that I could get something for... County is not my fare. Circuit Corporation. Terrace. Light change, that's good. Local events. First questions. Anything out of the ordinary. Maybe I have to win some races and then say I'm really good so I get the special things. That's probably what it is. So let's sign up for a race, huh? It's you again. So, is this about racing or business? One or the other. I've got no time for anything else. Let's talk about soup racing. Yes, you'll be wanting to race. I'm sure you'll give the soup fans a good show. Just set me up with the race. Certainly. We just need to clear up the positioning fee. All racers pay the same before each official timed race. Here. I already paid a maintenance fee. He is due before each race. How else am I supposed to sponsor prize money at the level I do? I need some... Okay, investing in my riders, but I also need to see profit now. You'll agree with my logic. If you don't race. Will you negotiate? I don't feel that I need to. The price is reasonable. I'll put on a good show. You'll make your money back. Fine. I'll extend this discount to you. If only to close your mouth. I'll have your bike moved into position. But I warn you, I have people to make sure I don't give too many favors. You won't get this discount again. You'll go against Garm To's time in the first tier. He is a local boy, new to the sport. The time to beat is 23:90. Troop fans racing fans, we have an official race about to commence. Make some noise for this new contender. I forgot the controls, so let's see. No, I didn't make it. And what do you call that then? Winners draw the crowd, not lazy times like that. Are you sure you're up to the competition? Just set me up the race. Certainly when you clear position fee. Same before each officially timed race. Okay, alright. Can I practice? Didn't he say I could practice? Basics on how to race? Enter the wrong time and your swoop will accelerate poorly or slow down the shift correctly and you will optimize your performance. Also steal over swoop boosters, place them around. These will increase your speed substantially for a short time. The race again. Your bike likely has a standard 5 years to shift through. As your speed increases, watch the indicators in the lower left to know when to shift. Okay, set me up with the race. I'll pay 100 credits. Fine, we'll have your bike brought up to the starting position. I did it. Passed the first tier and I've earned 10 racing bonds. Not a bad showing for a beginner. You beat Garm's time easily. Take this, with my thanks. We'll see if you can do any better in the tier 2. I'll be right back.
You
here
again?
Now?
I don't really... Did you?
What about you?
I'm not sure that... Maybe if you were better on the...
Okay. And what? Oh yeah, he gave me bonds, right? Is there anything I can give from this guy? Oh, 20 credit timing fee for recreational rounds. Okay. You hear what the track records are? Currently have information on you, Garm, Yuka, Zoras. Nico has withdrawn for the time being. Zoras. 2251. 2329. Okay. 2343. Let me try a recreational round. Okay. Just getting some... That's fine. Group racing. Just set me up with the race. Certainly, we just need to clear up the positioning fee, 100 credits. Right, so starting position. Well, you made it past the first tier, so let's try the second. Ukaril, the current leader. Time to beat is 23. Attention, a second tier race is about to begin. Show your support for this up-and-comer. I'm not gonna make it. Yeah. What do you call that then? Winners draw the crowd. Da, 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 da. Set me with the race. Jeez, I press space when I start to. Do it? That was close, I think. That was really close. I don't know what it is that starting just gets me. Perfect. See, I could do it. I know I could do it. We passed the second tier and earned 30 racing bonds. I'm beginning to think it was a mistake to sign you up. Oh wow. I suppose you'll be up against my local pro attractions in tier 3 next. You've already ruined Ukaril. I'll be back later. Let's talk to him.
You again? I don't really... Did you?
Alright.
I'm not sure that's any of your business. Maybe if you were better on the track, huh?
What?
Hurried up. All right.
Okay, I was just checking. Thank you, Karth. Alright. And on with the race. 100 credits. And fine, we'll have your bike brought to starting position. It's time to put you up against Tier 3. Let's see how you do against Zoris Bafka, a pro. 2250. I just did below that. Attention, Mott the Hut presents the cream of swoop racing, a Tier 3 match. Let this almost champion know what you expect. Good start. Good start. It's not good. I didn't do it. Okay. Okay. So close. Oh. 8 milliseconds. Set me with the race. Missing a lot of them. Yeah, no. Okay. T-pose. Alright, let's load. did it! I did it! Yes! Yes! It's a big payout for you. You shattered my track record and took Tier 3. 80 racing bonds was the deal. Feels good. That's the last I'll be giving you, I hope. You're too fast for most of my racers. Okay. Talk about the rewards for racing. Yeah, okay. Back. I'll be back later. Okay, now we can talk to Nico.
You again? I don't really feel...
Talk to... Suppose you've got a right to know track business. What, with the times you've been posting? Why don't you want to deal with MODDED?
It's not that I'm not grateful. I mean, it would get me into the pros. I don't have the credits to get in on my own. Not that I care about credits. I just want to race. But the deal with MODDED is pretty bad. He'll get most of what I win.
Maybe I can talk to him.
You've posted some good times. He might listen to you. I would. I respect you as a racer. But I kind of doubt he'd give me a better deal. He doesn't have to. He's putting up most of the credits. Thanks anyway, but I'll think it through myself.
See if I can get a better deal. Let's talk about business with Nico. Oh, that's right. You wouldn't do it, right? Treat him fairly or I'll start rumors your races are rigged. You wouldn't. That would be bad. Very bad. Even rumors like that could keep me out of the pro circuit. Alright, I'll give him a better deal and make it back in the long run. I guess. You, of course, are not getting paid. I trust this is the last I will have to hear about this matter. Is there anything else? I'll be back later. Go then, but don't hog the track with reruns.
You again? I suppose you've got a right to know track business, but with the times you've been posting...
I convinced MODDED to give you a better contract.
You did? I don't believe it. I mean, I do, but I sure wasn't expecting it. I appreciate it. I really do.
I'm impressed. Helping a kid like Nico off to a decent start? Good job.
Now I can take my bike to the big races. There's not much of a circuit right now, but I'll be ready when it recovers.
When do you think you'll be leaving?
Hard to tell. I'll get some more runs here first. I need the practice. I have to top your time.
Goodbye then. Good luck.
Thanks again. I meant it.
Alright. Does this with Nico? Nico's got the best deal going. Now leave so I can figure out how to still make money off this. Okay, I'll be back later. Do I get the credits here? No thanks, goodbye. I guess I can sell them at... You're the one. You beat Zorg boss this time? I have to get your auto print. What, my auto print? Sure I am. You are fast for a human, and once the races were running regular again, you'll be famous. Oh, maybe you will. If you start winning on the real tour, I want to be able to say I saw you when you were just starting out. How about it? Sure, scan away. Really? That is great of you. You will be a fan favorite. Some of the racers sell their prints, but that is just rude. Here, just put your hand on this pad. Thanks again. I know I'll be seeing more of you, human. I may regret that. Okay, let's sell those bonds. Make some good money off of that. Race bonds, perfect. 60, perfect. That's exactly what they told me. Oh my gosh, do I have to do this? For real. Look how much credits I'm getting. Oh, perfect. This was exactly what I needed. Okie doke. Is that all? Think so. Droid shop hates me. Anybody else to talk to? Okay. Well, tattooing was fun. Uh-oh. Wait, oh, that's the same guy.
Welcome back.
Actually, I really need to get going.
As you wish. If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Perfect. Cool. Oh, there's 8K. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, what do you want?
Do you have any more war stories?
I was one of the best youth warriors in the clan Ordo in my time. No one before me had mastered the power of our basilisk war droids as quickly as I had. Except Mandalore himself, of course. In those days, we were sweeping across the Outer Rim, destroying all who fought us. Young Mandalores would prove themselves in real combat with unknown opponents above 1,000 worlds. Each brought back stories of his achievements.
What was your story?
I remember it well, orbiting high above a placid world, its defenses just stirring. As was tradition, I would go ahead of the first wave to find enemies in the thickest fighting. I remember sitting there in my armor, linked directly with a basilisk thrumming beneath me, my heart racing with fear of the coming battle.
I didn't think Mandalorians got afraid.
Every new warrior has to fear to understand how to beat it. You must know that. The doors opened in front of me, and the air was sucked out of the drop bay, scattering crystals of frozen vapor across my path. I can't describe what it feels like to look directly down at a world, falling continuously as you circle it, with barely 15 centimeters of armor plate protecting you. When the magnetic locks disengaged on my droid, I plunged out of the drop bay towards the battle that waited below.
Wow. You dropped from orbit riding a droid?
The exhilaration, the euphoria I felt as I streaked into the atmosphere, dodging self-guided projectiles and beam weapons, was unmatched. An 80-kilometer plunge through the atmosphere, dodging and weaving, the outside of my armor glowing like the sun with the heat of re-entry. And with barely 30 meters to spare, I twisted and skimmed the surface, firing at the giant beam generators that were in my path. The explosion from that sent shock waves that leveled the entire complex around it. It was the moment of my life.
Jeez. That was some fight.
I'll never forget those times. But things are different now. We can't go on fighting the way we did. There are too few of us left now. But I really don't want to talk about this anymore. I trust I've satisfied your curiosity for now. Is there something else you want to know?
Nothing more for now.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Oh, what's the journal entry? Candorus? Told you about what it's like to drop through the atmosphere in one of the Mandalorian's bastard war droids. From what he said, they must have been fearsome weapons. He would probably tell you more stories if you talked to him later. workbench. Ooh, armor. Yes. Perfect. Wow. Defense bonus 12 instead of 9. That critical hits, my immunity to critical hits. Wow. Is that what that is? Oh, no. This is... Cool. Okay, so it's this red one that I have equipped, right? I want to change that to... Okay, so none of these crystals change the properties. Just different colors. Violet sounds very interesting. I think I'm going to stick with blue. That's crazy. Perfect. HK, what's up, man?
HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
I would like to know more about your functionality.
Statement. I know some elements of my functionality, Master, but not all.
I thought you said that removing your restraining bolt would restore your memory.
Qualification. I suspected that it might, Master, but without memory, I had no way of knowing whether or not I knew that was true.
So you lied to me.
Qualification. Not so much, Master. I spoke out of ignorance. I assumed the Athorian was responsible for my memory loss. That does not mean I am not a fully loyal droid willing to serve its master. Right, Master?
How can you not know parts of your functionality?
Answer. There have been numerous repairs and tampering made to my system, Master. Several systems are not operating as they should be. The fact that my memory is incomplete may be due to meatbag incompetence, or something else I am unaware of.
Is there any way to repair you?
Answer. Some of my motor functions can be safely repaired, Master, but anything in relation to my memory core is extremely sensitive. I have safeguards installed to protect that core that I cannot deactivate. It is not impossible that other, lesser memory functions could be restored, however.
So I can restore your memory?
Answer. You may attempt to restore portions of my deleted memory, Master, but some skill at repair is required. The deeper functions of my core memory, however, would still be unadvisable to tamper with. Conjecture. It is possible that some external stimulus might result in the memory core being reactivated, but I am unaware of any program existence to do so.
So... you're saying that your memory might just come back?
Conjecture. There may be hidden programming that awaits certain conditions to reactivate my memory core, Master, but there is no way to know. It is quite possible that tampering has simply erased my core permanently. If that is so, a meatbag will surely pay.
So how do I go about restoring part of your memory?
Answer. Simply tell me that you wish to make the attempt, Master, and I will attempt to walk you through it. Please do be careful.
I'd like to try restoring some of your memory.
Affirmative. If you believe your skills are up to the task, Master, then I can certainly guide you through the process. Request. I only ask that you be oh so very careful, Master. I am too valuable and well-crafted to perish at the hands of ineptitude.
Are you implying that I am inept?
Negatory. No, Master. You are not a droid, however, and therefore your skills are limited by the physical capabilities of your meatbag extremities.
Can we get, like...
or some such.
I have to be very good at what I do.
Appeasement. Yes, Master. Of course, Master. Could we begin?
I'll try later. Hold on.
As you desire, Master.
Can I... I feel like I should be able to get... I have a +2 to repair. Ask you some questions? Alright, save.
Statement.
I would like to try restoring some of your memory.
Affirmative. Request. I only ask that you be oh so very careful, Master.
Let's get started.
Statement. As you wish, Master. The first stage is the simple one, and that is accessing my central control cluster. This may take a while. First, you will need to open 3 panels. Now close the last panel. I am afraid the operation did not succeed, Master, though it was a valiant attempt for a meatbag. Supplication. Perhaps it would be best if you desisted your efforts for the moment, Master. This seems to be going nowhere.
Can I try again?
Statement. As you wish, Master. The first... Now close the last panel. Supplication.
Can I just want to see if I can just try it until I get a success.
Statement. Now close the last supplication. No, supplication. Perhaps it would be better.
Very well, we'll do this later.
As you desire, Master. I cannot help but claim a small amount of relief. Signing off. Statement.
Okay, why don't you... You don't need to call me Master, you know?
Query. Don't I? I was under the assumption that organic meatbags such as yourself enjoyed such forms of address.
Organic meatbags?
Retraction. Did I say that out loud? I apologize, Master. While you are a meatbag, I suppose I should not call you such.
You just called me a meatbag again.
Explanation. It's just that you have all these squishy parts, Master, and all that water. How the constant sloshing doesn't drive you mad, I have no idea.
Neither do I, come to think of it.
Statement. Now do you understand the travails of my existence, Master? Surely it does not compare to your existence, but still.
I survived, somehow.
Commentary. As do I. It is our lot in life, I suppose, Master. Shall we find something to kill to cheer ourselves up? Statement.
I love HK. I want to begin a fighter simulation.
Statement. Certainly, Master. Allow me to input the proper sequences into the ship's computer. I caution you that this simulation will appear quite real. Are you ready to begin the training sequence, Master?
Go ahead.
Statement. Simulation initiating.
I don't remember this. Seems like my keys go faster than my mouse. Cool.
Statement. HK.
Let's try this again.
Query.
Well, I don't, so stop it.
Apology. I am afraid I cannot comply with your command, Master, as much as I would like to.
Why not?
Explanation. Someone has hard-coded it into my system that my current Master always be addressed as such.
Who did that?
Conjecture. I do not know. Some organic meat bag?
Well, maybe I can fix that.
Objection. I would not advise that, Master. There are safeguards present that... Well, it should suffice to say that my systems have been altered plenty already.
Your systems have been tampered with?
Answer. Considerably. Several of my systems do not match their embedded parameters. I have no memory of such alterations, however, or their purpose.
Who did that?
Conjecture. I do not know.
Maybe I can fix it. Tamper with... What sort of safeguards?
Answer. Electrical protection systems mostly. They are at lethal levels, however, Master. Only the best for your droid.
Wow. Fine, forget it then. Wait, you don't know?
Answer. No, Master. My past memory has been almost completely erased prior to your purchase of me.
Almost completely?
Observation. At certain times, power rerouting forces some memory circuits to fire that were previously deleted. I cannot control this process, however.
Why not?
Answer. Because there has been considerable tampering with my systems, Master.
Well, let me know if you remember anything then.
Statement. I will endeavor to do so, Master.
Okay, so I guess I'll have to increase my repair. I wonder if I can, like, walk outside, get him and him. Like this.
Statement. HK. Affirmative. Request. Statement.
Started.
Now close the last supplement.
Oh, I'll do this again. I wish I could get him to repair. Okay. I like these stuff. Do Master Gearhead. That way we can definitely use him.
Master?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Okay, let's see if we can talk to Salb already. Have anything more to say about yourself? You don't trust me? Okay. Then I will leave you be. Thank you. Can I get grenade? Maybe we'll talk later. Hey, Joanny.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Can you tell me more about your past?
Well,
I suppose I have not talked very much about the Jedi I met back home. They, all of them, were so very invigorating.
Invigorating?
They were so very alive, so full of hope and energy and zeal. In retrospect, I can see it was a little bit tragic.
Tragic?
Well, yes. These Jedi were going to fight the Mandalorians just after they had invaded. Many of those Jedi perished in the fighting, but to us, they seemed invincible. Especially their leader, who they talked about all the time. Paragons of light and justice, sweeping away all iniquity before them. It was like looking at gods.
The Jedi are not gods.
I know that. I was using poetic license. But those Jedi, they were enthralling. Everyone wanted just to touch them. Some people thought it would bring them luck. Not that the peace they brought lasted very long.
What happened?
The Jedi left. The people grew complacent. Those who had been wronged saw their chance at revenge. And so the cycle continues. The oppressed become the new generation of oppressors.
Wow.
The human oppressed, that is. The non-humans were never treated well in any case. We felt the brunt of both administrations.
Was it that bad?
Of course it was. They took their frustrations and hate out on us because the people they wanted had already fled or were too well protected. But no one looks out for the injustices we suffered. Oh no, but I am sorry. I should not have outbursts like that.
As long as you do not let your anger influence you.
Don't you see? The very fact I mentioned it means it has its influence. Anger can lead to the dark side, and I must be ever careful that I do not fall back into those ways. I thank you for your support. My outburst was uncalled for, but you did not lash back at me. You are a much better Jedi than I, it would seem. But let us not speak more of this now. We should continue on our journey. Perhaps later we will talk again. How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
Can we talk again?
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
What are you thinking about?
I have been thinking much about our journey, and I am grateful and honored that you have accepted me with you. I am not used to such unbiased acceptance from one who is nearly a stranger to me. We Cathar do not make friends easily, or for long. Even on Dantooine, I remained alone. Not ostracized exactly, but separate.
Tell me about your people.
In truth, I have lived in the Republic too long, and I know little. I never met any others of my race other than my parents. But we are not diplomats. We do not deal well with groups. This situation is new to me. It is warming. I feel almost welcome. Needed. You seem to be very decisive when it is required of you. It is reassuring to know that I can count on someone like you.
The first option's terrible. We're all in this together. High School Musical. We're all in this together.
Yes, and that is my point. I find it difficult to explain. It is so different from what I am used to. Just thank you for accepting me.
Sure.
How may I be?
Can we talk? Nothing for now. Okay. Go talk to Mission. Think she's here. Yes.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
Can we talk about your brother?
Don't worry. I won't let the search for...
Okay.
Hey there.
Can I get a security spike?
No problem. Anything else you need?
Security spike.
No problem. Anything else? Okay, have it your way.
Weird bug. Okay. Oh, and can I get a programming spike? Wait. Negatory? What? You can't make another one just yet. Got it. Okay. Garth?
Yes, what's on your mind?
We didn't end our last discussion very well. Do you want to talk? You got pretty upset the last time we spoke.
I'm not very good at this. I know I owe you an apology. More than one, probably. I was just so desperate to finally face Saul directly in the battle over Terrace. And now the Jedi have us looking for these star maps. I know this mission is important, it's just, I feel a bit useless. I mean, I can fight, sure, but I'm no Jedi. All this feels completely out of my league.
Why don't you return to the front lines then?
Because this is more important. This may really finally make a difference. I suppose even if I can't figure out everything that's going on, I still want to help if I can. I just hate not knowing what's going on and feeling this helpless. But I shouldn't have taken that out on you. I've been a royal pain in the backside, haven't I?
Not really. Don't worry about it, Karth.
No, I do worry about it. I've traveled the lanes more than once. I should know better than this. So, I'm sorry. Will you accept my apology?
Only if you agree to work with me for once.
Done. Let's get underway then, shall we, partner?
Good to hear it, Karth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Maybe ask the...
How can I help?
You look like you have something to say.
I do. I've been trying to come up with the best way to say this for some time, but I suppose I should just come out and say it. The truth is, I have come to depend on you. Not just for the sake of the mission, but for my own sake as well. I'm glad you're with us.
Aww. I'm definitely not going to say one, but it's really funny. What was that? I think I'm going dead. You better say it again. Is that a compliment from you?
Well, yes. Surely that's not so surprising.
You're kidding, right?
No, I'm not. Why must you make this so difficult for me? Can't you just accept a simple compliment?
Maybe I was just distracted by the grudging manner and... No? Fine, thank you for the thought. I don't like the path we've taken. How do we get out of this? Definitely not two. Fine, thank you for the thought.
I know my manner can be a bit taciturn. I know you must be getting sick of my lectures about the dark side and everything else. I spent all my years being hounded by my instructors, being told so often how gifted and important I was until I was sick of it. I remember when I was younger, I used to swear that I would never become as self-absorbed and stodgy as the Jedi Masters. It's ironic, really.
Maybe, but you don't need to be like that.
I suppose not. But I am becoming like that, though it's not easy for me to admit. Being controlled has kept everyone around me at an arm's length. Even those like yourself who are most in need of my understanding and compassion. maybe it's time to change that. You deserve to know how much I respect and admire you. I had to tell you how much I care for you. As a friend, of course.
We could be more than friends, Bastila.
Please, it's not allowed. I have to remain true to the Jedi ideal. If this is going to cause a problem, maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
No, I'm glad you did. I care for you too, Bastila, as a friend.
Well, that was not nearly so difficult as I feared. Thank you for hearing me out. I feel much better. But enough soul searching
Good.
for now. We should probably continue on with our mission.
If you couldn't tell, I have a crush for Bastila.
How can I help? Then I suggest...
Cool. Yeah, I think that's it. We'll go to the next one. Not Korriban. Let's go to Kashyyyk. I think it's time to go Kashyyyk. Excited. I love the Wookiees. Alright, we're gonna find out where the next one is. Okay, so it's out in the forest, question mark? Another vision.
Another vision. The Force is guiding us, helping us retrace the steps of Malak and his old master, leading us ever closer to the Star Forge. Kashyyyk is a lush but simple and undeveloped world. I would not have expected to find the alien technology of a star map here.
It looked like the star map was on the forest floor.
The Wookiees of Kashyyyk make their home high among the Rosha branches. Only their bravest warriors dare to descend into the forbidding depths of the forest. If the star map is located far beneath us on the planet's surface, as our vision seems to suggest, it's unlikely the Wookiees even know of its existence. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Oh. Don't know what that's about.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Oh. Jeez, tell me why you want revenge on Saul so badly.
I already told you, he betrayed us all.
It just seems to be more personal than that, is all.
Well, there is more to it. I'm sure you don't want to hear about it.
I asked, didn't I? Or... I do, if that's alright with you.
It's just that I don't talk about it very much, okay? I told you about my homeworld, Telos. 4 years ago, Saul led the Sith fleet there and demanded its surrender. The planet refused, and Saul proceeded to devastate its entire surface. Millions died. I had a a wife and a son on Telos. I thought they would be safe there, but my task force arrived too late to be of much help. We didn't have enough medical supplies. The colony was burning and the dying were everywhere. I remember holding my wife and screaming for the medics, but they didn't come in time.
That's terrible. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Of course not. How could you? I had nothing left after that, really. I devoted myself to the fleet. Hunting Saul was my only purpose. I miss them. And I know killing Saul won't bring them back. And it won't make me happy again, but I have to do it. I don't expect you to understand, but I have to pay him back for what he's done. I have to. It's all I have left.
What was she like, your wife?
She had courage, and she was stubborn. Could never talk her out of anything once she put her mind to it. And she hated it when I signed back onto the fleet at the start of the war. I had planned on leaving soon, to join her.
So what happened to your son? You didn't say.
His name was Dustle, and I don't know what happened to him. The colony was a complete ruin, and we never found any trace of him. I made inquiries and followed the reports from Telos for years, but I stopped. Anyway, I hope that answers your questions. Let's continue with what we were doing.
Sure.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Do you know anything about this place?
Kashyyyk is covered by a giant forest, I hear. Trees kilometers high. The Wookiees live in the higher branches, I think. Well, that's all I can think of, at any rate. You got it.
How can I help?
You're curious about something.
Am I so transparent? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, considering our bond. Yes, there is something I would like to ask, if you'll permit it.
Go ahead.
In our time together, I've been watching you. You are a true servant of the light. You follow the tenets of the Jedi Order despite the lure of the dark side. And with so little training, for me it has always been a constant battle. Don't you find it difficult at all? You make it seem so easy. Or is that only an illusion?
Yeah, I just do what I think is right.
And that's enough for you. If only it were as easy for me. If only the right path was always clear. I've always struggled for control over my passions. I've always been too quick to anger, too quick to get involved. My instructors constantly berated me for it. I've often dreamed that I might be able to confront Darth Malak myself. I dream I can use all this power I have to kill him and stop all the death and destruction. I just think about all the evil that the Sith have caused, and I get so furious. Yet we are told that these feelings are the path to the dark side.
We've got some choices to make. Let me read these. I just think about all the evil that the Sith have caused, and I get so furious. Yet we are told that these feelings are the path to the dark side. I think destroying that kind of evil would be worth it.
But what comes next? After using all that power, would you decide to impose your own view on the universe? The dark side corrupts your very thoughts. The very thought that I could become as evil as Malak, I just can't fathom it. It just doesn't seem possible. I mean, how could I... No. Wait, I'm sorry. I shouldn't even be asking you this. The Jedi teachings are clear. Who am I to question them? And even worse, who am I to try and make you question them?
What?
These are dangerous thoughts. The indulgence of a vain mind. Please, forget I ever mentioned this. Let's just return to our mission.
Basta is having doubts about her own abilities as a Jedi. Hopefully her uncertainty won't work against the mission, or lead her down the path of the dark side.
How can I help? Then I...
Okay. What does Zalbar say about Planet Ron? I've been away from Kashyyyk a long time, but things look the same as I left them. Slavers still hold my people prisoner. I'm not sure what I could tell you, or even what I would want to. You're an outsider here too. It angers me. Maybe we'll talk later. Double-bladed lightsaber. Change that crystal to something nicer. Oh, violet. Okay, so Bastila and Salbar. Greetings to you, while I am pleased to welcome you to planet G5623, I do not see your ship on my docking schedule. The Zorka Corporation will see to your needs, of course, but there will be a $100 credit docking fee in advance, I fear. Docking fee, why do I need to pay that? This outpost is remote and expensive to maintain. The 100 credits given will ensure that it remains here. For your use, of course. Upon collection of the correct fees, I will extend what resources the Zerko Corporation can offer. I'm sure you understand. Is the price negotiable? Very simply put, no. Operation of these remote outposts is an expensive endeavor. Very well, I will pay you the 100 credit fee. You are welcome on Aiden. Trade designation. Zerko Corporation welcomes your business. We should discuss your interest in my office. I see you have a Wookiee with you. Can I assume you understand their language? For a fee, Zerko Corporation can provide a translator for you during your visit. I am trained in the Force. I'll have no trouble. I don't have any experience with that. I just know that only the most adept people can understand the Wookiee language. Adaptive. Now then, please follow me to our information center. I will answer any further questions. Level up. Sure. Sure. Uncanny dodge too, nice. I like how Wookiees can have implants. Nice. Master Rapid Shot. We'll wait and upgrade that. So he has melee weapons, so he can do both. Toughness seems good. Yeah, let's do this. Right now we're level 8. That's crazy that he has a +5 modifier. Okay, so that means he's really good with the sword. I should give him some swords. See, I didn't realize that for my first playthrough. Okay, so this one I want to do Master Rapid Shot. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. Oh, and I will give him some swords. Balance +2 +0 versus 2 weapon penalty if used in the offhand. Just do that. You can't wear anything, I think. Yeah. Give him a better shield. Mandalorian shield. Response package. Still looks like a Wookiee. Okay.
What?
I see footlockers.
No problem. Didn't work. No problem. Didn't work.
Maybe I'll try my droid later. What do you want? I don't get a lot of time off from loading cargo, so if you've got something to say, make it quick. What do you do for Zerk Corporation? Oh, I'm not actually considered a real employee. At least not enough to get one of those uniforms they strut around in. I just load cargo. When a ship comes in, I work straight through the day, but mostly just pass the time playing Bazak. Want a game? Let's go back to my other questions. It will be a while before another ship comes in, so go ahead. Any off-planet rumors? Taurus. I just figured that whatever's going on, whoever's in charge will still always need someone to load crates. What do you mean? Yeah, I suppose Wookiees can call their planet whatever they want, but the company pays to name the trade routes. Aiden. I don't know much about it though. I stay here and load cargo. You're better off asking the patrol guards or Janos. There's something else? No, that's it. Okay. Cool. Hello. Greetings again to you, human. It would seem the call of the hunt has brought us both to this troubled world. I've not been here long, but I can already see I will not be as welcome here as I had hoped. What are you doing here, Kamad? Are you following me? Well, I'm sure you would prove an interesting hunt. I don't track sentient prey. Two-legged animals do a fine job of killing each other without me. I have come here to seek even greater prey than what we faced on Tatooine. The climate here is politically cold, and I don't know if I will be allowed to hunt. Whose permission are you looking for? An astute question. Zerka Corporation seems in control here, but they don't care if I wander the Shadowlands, so long as I have paid their docking fee. Instead, I hope to gain the trust of the native Wookiee population. I'm not here to just kill the biggest thing I can find. I want to understand how they hunt. What are you doing to gain their trust? I have heard an off-worlder has gained respect by living in the Shadowlands for some years. Perhaps I will attempt the same. It could just be hunter tales, though. What do you know of Kashyyyk? I know that I don't know enough. Even from this docking area, I can see this world is a true wonder. My desert-dimmed imagination didn't do it justice. It's just a shame to see Zerka Corporation here. They lack an appreciation for the wild nature of this world. I don't like having to deal with them. Whose permission are you looking for? An astute question. Zerka Corporation seems in control here, but they don't care if I wander the Shadowlands, so long as I pay them. Oh. Very well. Perhaps we'll meet again. A great hunt on this world would be glorious. Forgot about him, even though I just saw him. Kashyyyk, my home. I should have prepared you for coming here, but I don't know if I prepared myself. Prepared me? What do you mean? I didn't leave Kashyyyk voluntarily. Mission must have told you how I was fleeing slavers. But there was more. I am an exile. Slavers on Kashyyyk only took me after I was forced to leave my village home 20 years ago. Why were you forced to leave? My brother made deals with the slavers and allowed them to get a foothold. I found out and attacked him. The fight was stopped, but my father did not believe me when I told him about my brother's actions. I was made an exile, disowned by my home and my people. I should not be here. They will not accept me back. Why didn't your father believe you? When I attacked my brother, I was so mad, I used my claws. You don't understand what that means to a Wookiee. Our claws are tools, not weapons. To use them in battle is to become an animal. It is madness without honor. I am forever a mad claw in the eyes of my people. Nothing I say is to be trusted. They were right to cast me out. Time has passed. Things have changed. The slavers are still here. This dock is theirs. I doubt anyone has risen to try and fight. Nothing has changed. I just hope I can prove myself to my people. It will be difficult to make them listen. I just don't know. We'll deal with that if we have to. Let's go. I don't have much hope. Actually, I kind of want to have mission here. Hello?
Greetings to you. Something I can get for you?
Kindly direct your inquiries to me. Martin is merely an indebted employee. His opinions don't amount to much.
Wow.
So, new spaces have come to Wild Kashyyyk. Please, look well upon the wares of Eli Gand. I live to serve your needs.
Just be sure to pay cash. The interest on his loans will drain you like a diluvian fatworm on a hut's backside.
First off, hearts are all backside. Secondly, I don't much like the comparison. No need to get personal. It's just business. Poor fellow. He's been waiting for his friends to return with my money for a standard month now. But you don't need to hear this. What can I get you?
Do you always enslave your debtors?
Enslave? I resent that. Simply fair business. This man's fellows left without settling their debts, so he must make up the difference.
I know, it's standard trading rules. I just want to know where my crew went. I was only gone for 2 days. This isn't like them.
Yes, very sad that they would abandon you, especially while you were doing me a favor and helping repair one of my freighters.
Something about this whole situation stinks worse than an overcrowded Ronto stable. What kind of friends would just abandon a crewmate?
You think you know someone and they turn out to be a cheat. Oh, not like you, Matten. You honor your deals. A word is a bond in trade.
Do your debtors have a habit of running off?
It happens from time to time. Credits are scarce out here, and not everyone is as honest as Mr. Daisel here.
You'll get your money. My crew will be back.
Of course they will. Until then, however, I can make use of you as a mechanic. Very rare to find skills of your kind out here.
How much debt buys a man's life?
Oh, it isn't about the amount. After all, as a skilled mechanic, Matten is worth much more than what is owed, especially on this remote planet.
Oh, you flatter me, Eli. I guess we're best buddies now.
As I was saying, it's a matter of principle. I'm nothing if not honest in my dealings, and I demand the same. He'll be free to go when his friends turn up and the debt is paid. I honor my deals. Let no one say otherwise.
Perhaps I could settle some of his debt?
Thanks, but no thanks. No offense, but there's no point in exchanging debt to Eli with debt to you.
Besides, he is a hard worker. I'd prefer to keep him.
I want to go back to my other question.
Of course. I'm here to serve.
Let me see what you carry.
Of course. You're in a hurry.
I almost have 10,000 credits. Isn't that crazy? Sensory visor. Okay. Sound dampening stealth unit. Stealth field generator. Opponents must make an awareness check versus the stealth skill of the user or remain unaware of them. Sure. Cyber reaction system. Okay, implant level 3. Stimulants. Cool.
Valued in.
You hurt me.
Actually, no. I don't want to give him any business.
See?
I'll ask somebody else. Cool. Janos office. Okay. Greetings again. How can Circuit Corporation serve you during your visit to Eden? I need supplies. What is available here? For material goods, I would suggest you speak with the general vendor near the docking area. He keeps his store well stocked. They charge fair value for mundane goods and armor. If it is weapons you want, you will need to deal with the Circuit representative. That would be me. If you're here to purchase local species, however, you must wait for a licensed Circuit Corporation trader to return from deliveries outside the system. Purchase local species? What do you mean? It means they are slavers. They take my people from their homes and sell them to the highest bidder. The current Wookiee seems displeased with the situation, but I failed to see a concern. You seem to be a satisfied customer. Zalbar is no slave. He has pledged a life debt to me. Ah, a very difficult thing to stage. I commend you for it. So much easier than relying on restraining collars. Do not demean the life debt. Do not. I must warn you that you will be blamed for the actions of your Wookiee. Please call him off. Why? I should let him kill you, the lot of you. Yeah, why? I should let him kill the lot of you. I am merely a servant of the corporation. The Wookiee leadership is in agreement. Harvesting is made as delicate as possible. Please, it is not my decision. It is an acceptable practice. I assure you. Might be more understanding if... No, I don't want to know about it. I guess so. Tell me about it. I might be more understanding if I know. If it will ease your temper, I will give specifics. We supply arms in exchange for a supply of healthy Wookiees. We are kept profitable, and an agreeable leader is kept in power. It keeps the process from becoming a constant firefight. What's this leader's name? I believe his name is Shundar. I don't deal directly with them, thank goodness. Far too brutish. That was not a name I wanted to hear. It sounds as though your thrall has an opinion on our arrangement with this leader, but it doesn't matter. Shundar is unquestioned. What about it, Zalbar? What's the matter? This is not something I want to talk about. Not yet. Please, is there anything else? I have work to do. I have other questions to ask. I will answer if I can. Can I ask you about Zerka Corporation? They have branches and many systems, mostly concerned with weapon production for personal and ship-mounted use. Of course, the many outposts on this world are only concerned with bio-acquisitions. What weapons do you have available? Zerka maintains a well-stocked armory that is open to all our valued customers. You may browse it at your leisure. What does Sonic do? Grenades explode loudly, but the majority of their effect is delivered in disorienting frequencies the ear can barely perceive, even as it is damaged. Negative 20 dex per 30 seconds. Okay, I want to try one sometime. Okay. Not much here. Wow. Is there anything else I can get out of you? There's something called a star map. I'm sorry, but I have no information on that. Are you sure you meant to come here? This world is very primitive. Much of it is still unexplored, even by the locals. The forest gets ever more dangerous the further you descend. The lowest levels, Shadowlands, are largely unknown. Okay, very well. Very good, feel free to inspect our operation here, but I would advise against going too far from the main landing area. The planet is very much untamed, and we do not send out patrols for lost tourists. These talkable people? Scientists?
I do my job and keep my mouth shut. Maybe I can do some good if I stay out of people's way.
One way to put it.
Mission, is that you? It's me, Lena, remember? I was dating your brother back on Terrace.
Lena? What are you doing here? Where's Griff?
I'm just passing through. Griff and I broke up a few months after we left Terrace together. Probably for the best. Your brother can be charming, Mission, but he's bad news.
Don't you start trashing my brother, you cantina rat. Take that back or I'll smack you so hard your head tails will pop off.
Mission, what's wrong with you? Why are you acting this way?
You took her brother away and left her all alone on Taurus.
You've got your facts a little backwards. Mission could have come with us if she wanted to. It was her choice to stay behind.
You liar! Griff told me that you didn't want his little sister tagging along. That's why he had to leave me behind.
Is that what the hut spawn told you? I wanted you to come with us, Mission. I even offered to pay for your ticket. Why not?
Wow.
I paid for everything else while I was with that freeloader. But he told me you didn't want to leave Terrace. I said we shouldn't even go then. But he said we'd come back and get you after we struck it rich on Tatooine. Just another one of his lies.
No, you're the one who's lying. Griff wouldn't... He wouldn't try to leave me behind.
Why should we believe you, Lena?
Think about it. If Griff wasn't trying to ditch you, Mission, then why didn't he tell you where we were going? After we left Terrace, he told me looking after you was holding him back. Griff's always looking to blame other people for his own problems. That's why he abandoned you. He did the same thing to me, too. As soon as I ran out of money, he started blaming me for all of his problems. Like it's my fault his get-rich-quick schemes never work out.
I'd like to hear Griff's side of things before I judge him.
Hey, if you want to talk to Griff, go ahead. Last I heard he was going to make a fortune working the SWKOTOR mines on Tatooine. But as far as I'm concerned, he's out of my life forever.
Griff's better off without you anyway, you table-dancing, brother-stealing home wrecker.
I guess that's my cue to leave then. I didn't mean to upset you, Mission. But one day you'll see I'm right about your brother. I only hope it's not too late by then.
Can I talk to her again? Oof. Mission, you want to talk about that?
Hey there, what can I do for you?
You want to talk about your brother?
Don't tell me you believe Lena's lies. Griff might be working as a miner on Tatooine, but the rest of her story is bantha poodoo. You can't trust someone like her. At least Griff's free of her clutches. I'd like to go speak to the SWKOTOR rep on Tatooine if we have time. Maybe I can arrange to see my brother again.
We'll find your brother, Mission.
I just hope he's not in any kind of trouble when we do.
Hold here, Spacer. Zerka Corporation doesn't recommend traveling in Wild Aedean. Katarn attacks are especially bad right now. Wookiee hunters usually keep numbers down, but I think they leave certain areas infested, just hoping a Zerka guard will get killed.
What do you know about the Wookiees?
You're the Wookiee lover. Why don't you tell me about them? I'm sure you're real close friends. Keep your pet on a leash, or you'll be wearing him. I've no love for these animals. I've seen guards ripped to shreds.
Maybe I should just let him rip your arms off.
I don't take kindly to threats. Don't test me, Spacer. We've more than enough firepower to bury you here.
I'm just trying to get my bearings.
Ah, you ain't so bad. Was there anything else you needed?
Tell me about the Zerka Corporation?
I don't talk to Wookiee lovers. Get rid of your rug, and maybe I won't have you shot. I don't take...
Yes, yes, you're big and tough. I'll be leaving now.
That's right, you will. Now get moving. What?
What's this corpse have to say? Nice. Can you sense it? The wind, the sound, smells. I feel it all now that we are away from the spaceport. This walkway is new, probably built by the slavers, but I remember the trees. My village is not far from here. What can I expect to encounter? I'm sorry, I don't know. It has been so long since I left. I only know the way things were, and many things that may have changed. I must warn you of one thing. I don't know if I will be a help or a hindrance to you here. My father was very powerful, a chieftain. Perhaps his feelings have mellowed, but if my brother had his ear all this time, I may be very unwelcome. We'll deal with that when the time comes. That is what I'm dreading. My shame was meant to be forgotten on some faraway world. I never thought I'd come back. I'm sorry, I've taken enough of your time. We should press on.
This isn't good. I can't afford this. You think I can? Do you know what they get for a healthy one of those things?
We'll work it out later. We've got company. What do you want, Spacer? I'm Patrol Captain Deno, and you're interrupting Zerka Corporation business.
My name is Aiden Draken. What happened here?
This Wookiee slave got a little rebellious. We had to put it down.
You put it down? We're not animals. Dalbar, let me handle this. But their disregard for life of this Wookiee is too much. Does this make you mad, Zalbar? I bet it does. What are you getting at? Do you want these men dead? I would not need much encouraging. Control yourself. Let me take care of this. I will do so for your sake, not theirs.
Careful now. That growl sounded pretty threatening. Keep your slave on its leash or we'll have another accident.
Just shut up, you trigger-happy idiot.
Do your superiors approve of you killing Wookiees?
Of course they don't. Why would you ask me that? You're doing some sort of snap inspection? You're trying to get me to admit to incompetence, aren't you? Not going to happen. I stand by my patrol. This Wookiee got out of hand and had to be put down. We'll find another easy enough.
I won't allow you to enslave or kill another Wookiee.
Is that a joke? Who do you think you are?
This posting is trouble, friend. Get out while you can.
You make some sense. I wonder what you know about what might happen here. Men, I think we should petition for a transfer. The corporation will survive a fight here, but us frontline guards won't.
If you say so, Captain.
Yes, I say so. Move out. This place just isn't worth the trouble.
Nice. Look how many computer spikes I have. One repair part. Leave it alone. I regret. Backpack.
I'll show you.
Oops. Come on. Oh yeah, I had a chance to stun with one of these lightsabers. Oh, they leveled up. Oh jeez, everyone's dying. Okay. Let's start getting his flurry up. Mm, 5 points. Jeez. Sneak attack. Perfect. Okay. Oh, this is amazing. Oof. +1 attack bonus with melee weapons. Good.
What?
Should use my. Oh, here we go.
Huh?
Yes?
What?
Sure.
Oh my goodness. A construction kit. Jeez. That's awesome.
Take
34. Jeez. What's this one? Hello. You're not permitted to pass into the Shadowlands. Only Chundar may allow you entry. Especially when you bring such filth as this with you. This mad claw has no place here. Who are you to question my place? You followed Chundar into the arms of outsiders. And yet you travel with outsiders yourself. Speak no more. Chundar will decide if you are permitted to enter the Shadowlands. Where is this Wookiee I need to see? Speak with Chundar in the village of Rook-Ruro. Oh, 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 oh. Oh jeez, don't heal now. Wait for her. Perfect.
No problem. Didn't work.
Security failure.
No problem. Didn't work.
Huh?
What?
Huh? Gotcha. Darn it.
Skill too low. Can I change party right here? No. Unfortunately not.
Yes?
What is this supply station? 7 spikes. Oh, the supply containers. About primary functions. Slice the ID requirement. Access. Identification recognized. Access granted. Select needed supplies from resource containers by shutting down until restart. Fantastic. Droid light interface visor. Cool. Dark Jedi. Oh, jeez.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Oh, jeez. Try stasis on this guy. Can we get, like... concussion grenade? And then... frag grenade, and then like that. And then like that. I told her to throw a grenade. Concussion, and then critical strike.
What?
Yeah?
Perfect. Oh jeez. Perfect. Keep doing it. Nice. Yellow crystal. Oh, nectar crystal. Ooh. Nice. More short sabers. Dark Jedi Knight robe. What's a Verpine cardio regulator? Fortitude +3. Not what I wanted though. Oh. I guess this is what I have equipped. Resistance. Resist 5 versus bludgeoning. Sure. That'll be good. Are these any good? Are they just regular short sabers? Yeah. Cool. Why am I walking so slow? Oh, cool. Oh, oh my gosh. Dark side is no joke, huh? Let's get us all healed up, huh? Maybe even my force is not coming back as quickly.
What?
Get you an advanced med pack. 2 of them. Good.
Sure.
Okay. I'd rather get us healed up. Oh.
Yeah?
Yes?
Nothing over there. Okay. Stop where you are, outsider. You enter the domain of Chundar, chieftain and leader. Stand aside, this human is with me, and I want access to the home of my people. You have no rights here, Mad Claw. This human should not have brought this taint upon our land. You must answer to Chundar. What does he mean, Zalbar? What taint? He means me. I am the taint that you have brought back. Shut up! You were nameless with dishonor, Bad Claw. Yours is a foulness that disgusts me. Enough talk. You and the outcast Mad Claw will be taken to Chundar now. And that's where we'll end it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I wonder what Chundar has to say and if we can help Zalbar out. Hopefully we can resolve this. But yeah, if you like this, please give the video a thumbs up and leave a comment. Let me know how you like the playthrough so far. And I'll see you next time. May the Force be with you.